Mark, how are you?
What's wrong? Rob's in the meeting at the moment.
Firstly, before we do anything, I'd like an apology to my mother for
We've read the paperwork.
everything since the 20. No.
Friday.
Have you looked at the court?
We looked at the paperwork you gave us on Friday, and that's being handled by Rob at the moment.
Who's going to handle the apology, mate? Did you look at the court orders? Were either of you paying attention on the 21st
The
of
apology
March?
has been raised with your complaint
Have
to
either
Rob,
of
and
yous-
Rob's now taken
have
it
either
where
of
it needs
yous-
to go.
Have either of you looked at what happened at court about the safety breach?
These are the new
Was there a
court
safety
orders.
breach? Was there a safety breach? What did it say about safety breach? Was there a safety breach or was there not?
The evidence put towards court says there was a safety breach.
Excuse
No, it
me?
didn't.
No.
Well, that's why we're still in
The
court.
Crown Solicitor, no, the Crown Solicitor apologised.
Sorry, that
You need to understand,
That
there
there
was no
was
breach
no
of the
breach.
safety
We
plan.
cannot do anything about it.
I'm going to end the meeting if it's going to be about past
No.
discussions, because we're not dealing with the past anymore. So if it's all about the past, I'm ending the meeting right now. Everything about the past has been addressed in complaints.
What did you say about the 19th of October about my daughter?
I wasn't involved on the 19th of October.
I know that when the recovery orders were done and she was brought back after being kidnapped and illegally abducted and detained with no contact, that traumatised her.
It did traumatise her.
Excuse me? Does that look traumatised? Does that look unhappy? Does that look scared? This is on the plane, mate. This is on the plane.
But Mark,
These are all on the plane.
they don't care about
These are all on the plane. Oh, listen. Listen,
you've
I'd like an
addressed your-
apology. I'd
I'm
like
not
an apology.
apologising because it wasn't my mistake. If you think there's a
Fine, you're not
mistake made, it
apologising.
wasn't. I'm not apologising.
Fine,
You
don't
raised your
apologise.
complaint.
And you're not giving us
Outline the exact instances of my behaviour that led to Alizé being removed.
It's already been addressed.
What
in
incident?
court.
What
You've
instances?
already
addressed
been
it and
addressed.
you've raised
No.
it in your complaints. That's not
I
what
want to
Chris
know.
and I are
Listen,
here for.
you told me that you didn't know our domestic violence history, and that you thought I had one and she didn't.
Not
right?
off the top of my
Sorry,
head. It's
sorry.
on there. It's all been addressed.
She stabbed me while I was holding
Mark,
my daughter.
it's been addressed.
Don't raise your voice at
I'm
me.
not
I'm not
raising
raising
my
my
voice.
voice at
You're
you.
not letting me talk. It's been addressed. We're not
Listen.
saying
They
anything.
don't care
No,
about you.
We've had
you
two
are my
meetings.
daughter's
I'm not
caseworker.
going anywhere. You're not listening.
Okay, I'm not
I've been
listening.
there a
I'm
few
not
times.
listening.
No, you're not.
We want to speak to you about what's needed to move
All right,
forward.
what's needed to
but
be
you don't
moved forward?
want to move
I'm enrolled in anger management.
Yeah, that's good.
Because we told
Mate,
you when
what more do you want? Yeah.
Forward.
Okay, give me another course. I'll do more.
All right. So you're
Has-
agreeing to do the course?
You're still standing there telling me I can't have contact with my daughter. I can't
It's
have a
court
phone
ordered.
call.
It's
Listen,
court
no.
ordered. Because
You're
you breached
not
that order
supporting
and you
it.
spoke to her when you
I
were
didn't
in
breach.
jail.
There was no breach.
You
There
need
was
to
a breach.
put your
That's why
evidence
they
to
ordered
court.
She shouldn't have been removed.
You need to
There
put your
was no
evidence.
breach. No. All the reports from foster care say
What?
she was breaking down, hysterical.
It's from
She
the
was
whole
sleeping in my
process.
jumper, mate. She was asking for contact with me, and she asking for contact with her grandma the entire time.
We're going to
No,
Listen.
we're ending it. We don't want to talk
All right,
about
well,
the
I want
past.
to speak to.
Okay.
You know, I know you don't want to talk about the past
Rob
because
has
the both of you
directed-
have
No, it's
acted
not us.
illegally.
Sorry.
You criminal neglect, mate.
Mate, you have to
Her
address
mother
the
is
we're
domestically
getting
violent. She's got a history. She's got a mental
So
health
you need
history.
to discuss
She's
this
got
with your
listen.
legal
It's
rep.
all
She's
been
got a
assessed.
domestic violence history. She's got an abuse history. She kidnapped her, abducted her, took her up Queensland, given no contact with her family for 10 months. Guess what? You've done it for a year, mate.
That's
You've done it
all.
for a year, and this is the
You
first
had
time you've
contact
spoken
with
to
her
me.
in
And the
jail.
first time you speak to me, and I want to complain about your work. My daughter, her last words when she was when putting the back of the paddy wagon, my daughter said, "No, listen, this is important." My daughter said two facts. It's recorded. I don't want to go to my mum. She hits me. She's always angry. That was the last word she said.
I wasn't
You know the
there.
next case note? I was.
wasn't there that
You know the next case note?
Yeah.
Don't be rude to me,
won't
Mark.
be
We're going to
rude.
end
Listen.
the conversation,
Stop it.
okay?
Listen, you're
I'm the
being rude.
manager
You're
of
being
this
rude. I'm
thing.
saying my
We're
daughter
ending it.
said to you, her mum hits her. The next thing you do is call the mum. You check the history, and her mum's got a domestic violence history. Didn't even last for 20 minutes. I've got that many concerns about
Alright,
your.
that's fine.
I need to ask
You're
you.
more than welcome.
You've been her caseworker for a year.
Yeah.
It's taken you a year to make first contact
You've
with
been
me.
Mark,
And
we're
if the
speaking
only
about the
reason,
same
if
thing.
the only
I'm gonna
reason,
tell
if
you
the
how to
only
move
reason,
forward.
if the only reason that you've got to not have my mother as an option as placement, not have her, not allowed Alizé to stay there instead of being removed. Like, she didn't have to be removed.
I didn't
That was
remove her.
unnecessary.
That's
Yes,
already
you
been
did.
done.
You're facts.
It wasn't me.
Listen.
Doesn't matter. It wasn't me.
All right, you know what you've done?
What have I
You've
done?
denied her any contact
I haven't. It's
whatsoever.
court ordered.
You denied it. You denied her any contact because
Are we
the
gonna
two
move
of you
forward or we're not
went to
gonna
the
move forward?
site and gave and knowingly gave misinformed and misled and gave untrue, misinformed and gave untrue. You've told the psych that I've been convicted for attempt murder. Do you know how bad that is?
I didn't tell us like anything.
We're not here to hear your
Why are
complaints.
you still my daughter's caseworker when you're in Liverpool and she's in Queensland?
Because
Because
it's
Queensland
New South
Child
Wales
Protection,
court order.
Queensland Child Protective Services.
There's a
You haven't
New
even
South
flown up
Wales-
there.
but
You haven't even been up there, mate.
You're not listening.
You told me you
You're
weren't.
not
You
listening.
told me you weren't going up.
Because we told you when
What more do you want? Yeah. Okay, give me another course. I'll do them all.
All right.
Her mum, Noko, had no legal contact with the daughter. You gave her interviews between me and the mum. You gave her
I didn't
visits,
tell us like
and then you moved
Yeah,
up
I'll fill
there
the full report.
against the court.
So
orders.
you
The
didn't
court
tell
told you to
the
wait,
psych
and you went
anything
against
about
court orders. Her not refusing
What
contact
courses
with
you
your
made?
mum. I've never had you moved my daughter to one state and you denied her in supervision. Queensland Child Protection. Now, what did you set up with the mother? No. What did she say? What did she say? Violence issues. She's got mental health issues. Love my daddy. Tell my daddy I love you. She has abuse and neglect. And she's got abuse and neglect issues. What courses did you do? Tell me. What courses? What courses? Give me one. Give me mental health issues. You lied to the psych and said I did. You've got the report. Are you crazy? You said that federal police, you said in your affidavit that the federal police said that my daughter said to them that you got originated with us. Yes, in your report. No,
You've raised this
tear in your eye.
You've
Safety
raised
breach,
this
mate.
in your complaint.
Safety breach that never
We've
occurred.
been through
It
all
never
of this.
occurred. No, we haven't. We have not.
You've been
We have not.